What's up, cultivators? We're back for another episode of CCGO. We're here with another small business. We're here with Ryan Akers. We're here with another business before they make it big. How you doing today?
I'm great. That was a great segue, by the way. I like that.
Appreciate it. So tell us a little bit about you and your business.
Okay, so my name is Ryan Akers from San Diego, California, but obviously I'm here in Houston, Texas, the great Houston, Texas, by the way. The company that you see me broadcasting is AYG Insurance and Financial Services. And what AYG stands for is Accept Your Greatness. All right, accept your greatness. It's a really big tagline where we believe that you should be in business for yourself, but not by yourself. So we put our arms around you when you come into our business. We pride ourselves on insurance and financial services, but with that, we cover the gambit of insurance. So life, health, accident, property and casualty, group, term, perm. I mean, if you name it, it needs to be insured. Oh, surety bonding. I mean, we're all over the place. So if it's insurance, we can do it. We can make it happen.
That's amazing. So before we dive into the nitty gritty, can you tell us about your name? Accept Your Greatness.
Yes. So this is a great story. I have a mentor, and I call him a big brother. He's no longer with us. He passed a couple of years ago, and he cultivated this name, Accept Your Greatness. It was a really big tagline for him, so much so that he got it tattooed on himself, right? And it was a point. He was very successful in business already, and this would have been his, another opportunity for him to branch out and create something more than what he did previously, because previously he had already started a business. So we kind of took the mantle in his transition and ran with it. So it's something that I live and I breathe. I stand on it. Every day I get up, I challenge other people to, accept their greatness and be the best person inside. You know what I mean? Like, we all have something that's really deep inside of us. So, are you accepting your greatness every day when you get up? Or are you being mediocre?
Oh, wow. Oh, that's a deep question, because I didn't really think about it until you said that. I was like, wow. Okay, yeah. Like, you wake up in the morning, are you ready to take on the day? Because sometimes there's weights on your shoulder that you have to carry regardless, because,
Oh, for sure.
that's put on you.
Yes, sir.
So how does that translate into your business?
Oh, I would like to think that it translates well. We are actively hiring agents. So if it's something that people are interested in, you can be a non-licensed or a licensed agent or even a referral partner. So there's multiple ways that you can become a part of our business. But like I said, the key to that is being in business for yourself, but not by yourself. So we want you to be an entrepreneur, but we want you to make sure that you have the support system that you need in order to be successful in this particular field.
That's amazing. So what makes your insurance brokerage unique?
Well, outside of the individuals that form the corporate level structure, we all come from different backgrounds, right? Our CEO had a very successful career in sales with one of the biggest pharmaceutical companies in the United States, and so on and so forth. Man, we put it together really well. I would say one of the other keys is that we have niche products. There are things right now that are going on based on the society, and we have products particularly for businesses right now to help them save money for their employees and also offer them benefits at no out-of-pocket cost to them.
Oh, wow.
Right? Yeah, so if you can tell me another product that's out there for business owners to be able to save money on their payroll taxes and also offer other insurance products to their employees, no out-of-pocket costs for either one, let me know.
That's amazing.
We are for that, though. So for me, I believe that's what sets us apart. That's just one of those things that sets us apart, by the way.
And you mentioned something interesting. You said that people can work with you guys with no license?
Yeah. So you can come on board and be a non-licensed agent. And what that means, we have products that you do not have to have a insurance license in order to sell, right? Or you could set yourself up and just be a referral partner. Some people aren't good at actual sales anyway, but they might be really good at marketing.
Right.
Well, if you can market, then we can just use you as a marketing partner. Now, under the laws of insurance, you obviously can't make a commission because we can't pay out commissions to anybody that isn't a licensed insurance agent. That's just law. But we can, however, give you a referral or, some type of a fee for your marketing efforts.
No, that makes sense. That's amazing. And you also mentioned that you have a nonprofit.
Oh, yes, sir. So Sky's the Limit, National CDC. We are a nonprofit. We're based here in Houston, Texas, but we are a national reach. We pride ourselves on helping individuals dealing with homelessness, whether that is youth, which just happens to be the fastest growing population right now of homeless on the rise, veterans, previously incarcerated individuals, and women or
That's
women with
amazing.
children, right? But Sky's the Limit was started and founded here. I founded Sky's the Limit in 2014, and it was with a basis on mentoring and after school for children in our community, our underserved communities.
That's amazing. That's a big task to take on. So what was the thought process back in 2014 when you're getting ready to take on this big project? What was the turning point that made you decide this is the right decision?
I believe in my heart, I just wanted to be able to make a difference. So often you see people that are out here and they're just doing stuff. I don't want to just do something. I want to really be able to make an impact. The big thing for me that I've been taught is legacy, right? So what legacy means to me is when I'm not here, will people still be able to speak of me and say my name? When you think of legacy right now, we think of Martin Luther King. That's legacy. He's no longer here, but we're still talking about him 50 years
100%.
later almost, right? Malcolm X, he's no longer here. Huey P. Newton, he's no longer here. Rosa Parks, but these individuals left a legacy, right? So that's something that I pride myself on. I want to be able to leave a legacy, a trail of breadcrumbs, so to speak, to success or to help other young people achieve success. And then now, like I said, we've branched off and we're even trying to dive into the homeless community, which is a big, big thing across the nation right now.
Oh, wow. Can you tell us a little bit of what's going on with the homeless situation since it is a big thing going on right now?
Sure. So we have partnerships with a few major organizations, federal, state, and local here. And one of the major pushes are for, basically to clean up the homeless population. And when I say clean up, I don't mean clean them up. I mean to be able to house these individuals and then give them access to supportive services so that they can get back on their feet and either get access to healthcare, homes, work, right? Because a lot of the homeless individuals who are out there, for one reason or another, they're denied some of those particular things that you would need in order to get back on your feet. So we try to come in with Sky's the Limit and be supportive services, and added to that the addition where we house those individuals when we can. And the big push right now in our society here in the United States of America is trying to turn commercial office buildings into residential or mixed use living facilities, which means we may turn the top portion of the building into apartments or condominiums or whatever the case may be, affordable living housing situations. And then the bottom, maybe there's a storefront, maybe there's a grocery store, or maybe there's a doctor's office or things of that nature. So that's what we're working on right now.
We're getting smart with real estate. I like that.
We're trying to.
So the team behind this is such a great and impactful task that you guys are taking on. So who's the team behind this inspiring project?
For which one talking about? Sky's the Limit?
Sky's the limit, yeah.
So I've been blessed to be able to have quite a bit of hardworking men and women, mostly women though, who all have just bought into the idea and the dream that we're helping these individuals. And everybody that's on this team has a passion, true passion for helping and wanting to see our society just be better. Right. So I can't take the credit at all by myself. But these women are behind, and, from attorneys to wraparound specialists to school teachers to entrepreneurs. These are just women who are just really want to see this program be successful and then be able to take this and push it to other states.
That's amazing. Wow. And I love the fact that you cultivated a community of people trying to help and build a legacy that great.
Yes, sir.
That's amazing.
I appreciate that, man.
So what can people expect from you coming this upcoming 2024?
Well, 2024 is going to be major. So on the AYG side, tap in aygfinancial.com. Remember, aygfinancial.com. It stands for Accept Your Greatness. We are hiring actively. We are getting ready to launch a great and major campaign with that for the 2024 year. If you're looking to come and be in business for yourself, but not by yourself, get in touch with us. On behalf of Sky's the Limit, Sky's the Limit, SKYS the Limit, ncdc.com. That's our website. You can check on there and catch all of the up and coming events. Talks about everything that we have going on. But our big event, first fundraising, is our inaugural Mardi Gras Gala, which takes place in February of 2024. So that's what we're working on right now. Come one, come all. If you know, or if it's something that you may be interested in donating, we are 501c3. It's fully tax deductible. So, let's help out the community.
I know I'm gonna be there, especially food's gonna is food.
Oh, it's definitely
deck?
gonna be food. Yeah,
Oh.
New Orleans cuisine. So if you like Cajun food, it'll be New Orleans inspired food that will be there.
That's amazing. So give me some background to this gala that's coming up.
All right, so this is our first. So this is our inaugural gala.
Wow.
We put it together Mardi Gras theme because it's in February, getting close to Fat Tuesdays and things of that nature.
Wait, I didn't know Fat Tuesdays were a thing.
Oh yeah, so Fat Tuesdays really takes place. It's in New Orleans. It's a really big situation, and it comes before the Mardi Gras experience that they have down there. So we're just gonna take a little bit of New Orleans, bring it to Houston, and we're gonna have a good time. But it's all an effort to raise funds to basically help us, do what we do out here on an everyday basis. And we will give away a couple of humanitarian awards that evening. So stay tuned for that. We'll roll that out, who the humanitarian awards recipients will be in January. And then we're just going to honor some of our heroes here in the community. So individuals and or companies that outside of ourselves that are actually making an impact out here in our community. And we want to just be able to give a spotlight to that while raising awareness and then also raising funds to be able to continue what we do on a day in, day out basis.
That's amazing. Wow. So I want to end us off just breaking down the legacy that you want to leave. I know you have a family.
Yes, sir.
So what's the legacy you want to leave for your kids?
Really big on words. The legacy that I choose to leave behind is one of perseverance, one of never giving up, and one in truly believing in yourself. I believe the biggest thing that we can do a disservice to ourselves is doubting ourselves, right? So often I have friends, family, peers who don't believe that they are worthy to make a difference. And so I want to challenge everybody to look at the things that I've been able to accomplish, not by self, but just by not giving up and building strong teams and strong relationships. I once was told by a very successful man that relationships are worth more than money. And so if nothing else, if you follow my life and the things that I've done, because not all of the things I've done have been pretty, right? I've been a man, I've made mistakes, but being able to learn from those mistakes, taking those mistakes and growing from those things, if I can do it, you could do it. That's essentially what I want to be able to leave behind, so that individuals can know that, hey, this dude, Ryan Akers, did it, and look at everything that happened. Look at everything he's been through. How was he able to accomplish this? Or he just did it by just not giving up. Not what did they say? The silver spoon was not in my mouth. I didn't grow up like that. My parents were blue-collar workers. They worked hard, but they didn't come from money. My grandparents they lived in the hoods, you know what I mean, of our black neighborhoods, as we call it. But, it's just hard work, never giving up. You can be whatever you choose to be, but you got to put that work in. So
that's amazing. And I know I said we're wrapping this up, but after giving that amazing legacy speech, I want to tie it off by bringing in, how did you go along from being, blue collar, average day person to, moving up the ladder? How was that journey for you?
Honestly, for me, I think it's one of the things that happens. It's a mental thing. I didn't say this earlier, but I'm an author, and I'm an author because one of the things that I wanted to do is be able to help individuals turn that mental clock on. I had a basketball coach in high school. His name was Coach Labita. What's up, Coach? And I remember one time going to we're in a college like training. I guess it was a workshop for basketball, right? So we'll say. And I wasn't necessarily sitting in the front. And he came and he whispered in my ear and told me, like, how you show yourself right now is how you're going to show yourself in a game, right? Why should people pay attention to you if you're not paying attention right now? And it stuck with me. I was in high school. I'm like 14, 15 years old at this time. And so from that point forward, I always looked, if somebody is giving a speech, right, or somebody's talking, I'm looking at that person. I'm looking at your eyes. I want to know what's going on. I want you to understand that I understand what's going on, and I'm interested in what you're saying, right? Whether that's a coach, whether that's your boss, whether it's your employees, if you're a boss, right? That was important to me, and so I've never let it go. So through all the facets of my life, I've always wanted to be the point person. Well, it takes something to be the point person. They say a good leader has to be a follower first.
Yep.
Right? So I've learned how to follow. And it just so happens that this is my time now to lead. And so I want to be able to make sure that I'm doing it correctly, or at least to the best of my ability, because what is correct? That's subjective, right?
Wow. So now you got me thinking, how do you know when it's time to accept your greatness? Because like the way you were talking made it seem like it's time to follow and then it's time to accept your greatness.
Yeah.
So
yeah, 100%.
How was that for you?
Challenging at times, right? I think for a lot of us, we run from our greatness, right? I share with you off camera that I dare say that most people are afraid of their greatness. They're afraid of what's great inside of them because maybe it wasn't shown by their parents, or maybe they didn't have a good role model. And what you want to do is make sure that you surround yourself with the type of people that you want to become, right? Relationships are worth more than money. Remember I said that?
Yep.
So, what they say is if you hang around 5 broke people, you're going to be the 6th, right? If you hang around 5 millionaires, you're bound to be the 6th. Which one of those groups or platforms do you want to be on? For me, I chose to be the great person. I want to be great. Well, I had to be around people that I deemed were great. I had to be around movers and shakers that I saw really making things happen. Now, this isn't to belittle anyone else that hasn't had that shift. I have a best friend here, and we've been best friends almost since I moved to Houston. But our trajectories were different. The things that he learned and the things that I grew up learning were different. We're the same age. But it's right now that he's actually realizing certain things that we had conversations about that I had been like trying to uplift him and motivate him in certain areas years ago that right now just hit. Well, we're 42. I was talking about this in my 30s to him, right? So everybody's timetable is a little bit different because it's on receptive. How receptive are you and how open are you? And then life experiences. Sometimes you have to go through certain things for you to wake up or wipe the skin away from your eyes to realize, oh, you know what? I actually should do this. I actually am deserving of this, but you have to be able to see it. And so I'm just blessed to be a person or a beacon of light for other individuals to see, again, if I can do it, you can do it because we're the exact same. I'm no different than anybody else.
That's right? Amazing. Yeah. So here at Community Cultivation Network, we're all about our community and communities in general.
Yeah.
So is there anything you want to pass over to our community that you want them to know?
Stay focused, stay diligent. Again, never give up, and understand that you are worthy. I don't care what nobody else has ever told you, right? You sitting on the couch, you watching this on your phone or listening to this, you are worthy. Right? Greatness is inside of you. Will you accept it today?
Ooh, that was powerful. And I'll wrap it up. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
Accept your greatness.